Right now, you're probably feeling it. The grocery bill keeps rising. Gas feels like a luxury. Rent, insurance, medical costs, everything is squeezing your paycheck. And you're asking yourself one question: how much longer can my family keep up? You're not alone. Millions of Americans are quietly worried about their savings, their retirement, their kids' future, and whether the next surprise will break the budget completely. And then, out of nowhere, a headline drops that sends shockwaves across global markets and political circles. Donald Trump makes a Greenland announcement that no one saw coming. At first glance, it sounds distant, cold, far away. But here's the truth most people don't realize. What happens with Greenland could directly impact your wallet, your job security, your energy bills, and even the strength of the US dollar. So if you're thinking, why should I care about some icy island? Stay with me. Because once you connect the dots, this story becomes personal, very personal. Mini summary: rising costs are hurting families. A shocking announcement could shift economic power, and your financial future may be tied to it. What exactly was announced? Let's slow this down and clearly explain what just happened. Trump publicly hinted at a major strategic move involving Greenland, a move framed around national security, economic control, and long-term American dominance in critical resources. This wasn't a casual comment. It was deliberate, it was bold, and it immediately triggered reactions from global leaders, investors, and policy experts. Greenland may look like frozen wilderness on a map, but under that ice lies massive untapped wealth: rare minerals, energy potential, shipping routes, and military positioning power. This announcement instantly raised one big question: is America about to reshape global power again? And when global power shifts, markets move, prices change, jobs move, supply chains shift, inflation reacts. That's why this story matters to you, not politicians. Because whenever a major geopolitical move happens, everyday Americans often feel the ripple effects first: at the gas pump, in grocery aisles, and on their retirement statements. Mini summary: the announcement wasn't symbolic, it was strategic. And strategy impacts money. Why Greenland is actually a financial goldmine. Here's the part most news headlines don't explain: Greenland isn't just ice. Beneath that ice are rare earth minerals, the materials used in electric vehicles, smartphones, military tech, renewable energy systems, and advanced manufacturing. Whoever controls access to these minerals controls future industries. Right now, many of these resources come from overseas supply chains that are vulnerable, expensive, and politically unstable. If America gained stronger influence over Greenland's resources, it could potentially lower production costs, stabilize supply chains, and reduce dependence on foreign powers. That means lower manufacturing costs, stronger domestic production, more American jobs, more economic leverage. But, and this is important, none of that happens overnight. There can be short-term volatility before long-term stability, and that volatility can shake markets, pensions, energy prices, and even interest rates. Mini summary: Greenland equals resources, power, and future industries, but also short-term uncertainty. The main problem. Emerging now. Let's talk about the real problem. Whenever a massive geopolitical shift is announced suddenly, markets hate uncertainty. Investors pull back. Currency values fluctuate. Energy markets speculate. Supply chains hesitate. That creates short-term economic turbulence, and everyday families usually absorb the shock first. You might see rising fuel prices, stock market swings affecting retirement accounts, increased inflation pressure, delays in corporate hiring and investment. And when people already feel stretched financially, even small shocks feel massive. The biggest problem isn't Greenland itself, it's the uncertainty surrounding how this move unfolds and who pushes back. Other global powers won't sit quietly. Negotiations could get tense, trade dynamics could shift. That tension creates economic waves that eventually hit your household budget. Mini summary: uncertainty causes volatility. And volatility hits families first. How this could hit your wallet directly. Let's make this personal. If energy markets react, gas prices could rise, even temporarily. If investors panic, your retirement account could dip. If companies delay investments, job growth slows. If inflation spikes, your grocery bill rises again. That's why this story matters to your daily life, not just headlines. You may not trade stocks, you may not follow global politics, but you absolutely feel price changes. And when massive strategic moves happen, Algorithms, traders, corporations, and governments react within minutes. Your paycheck doesn't move that fast, but prices do. That gap creates financial stress for families already juggling bills. Mini summary. Market reactions can quietly drain household stability. Why the world is paying attention. Global leaders immediately started reacting because Greenland isn't just a US issue. It affects Arctic shipping lanes, military positioning, global mineral supply chains, energy exploration rights. Countries see this as a power shift, and power shifts create competition. Competition raises tension. Tension increases risk. Risk affects markets. This is why global headlines exploded within hours of the announcement. Investors hate surprises, especially political ones. And whenever political surprises happen, your savings can feel the impact indirectly. Mini summary. This isn't local news. It's global economic chess. The suspense building. Wait for its setup. Here's where things get interesting. At first, everyone focused on the shock value. But behind the scenes, analysts started connecting deeper dots. Energy security, supply chain independence, defense spending, manufacturing reshoring. This isn't just about land. It's about controlling the future economic pipeline. And now comes the part most people haven't realized yet. Wait for it. The real impact may not hit tomorrow, but when it does, it could reshape investment trends, government spending priorities, and even how the dollar performs globally. Mini summary. The surface story hides deeper long-term consequences. The long-term economic opportunity angle. Let's talk opportunity. If the US strengthens control over critical resources, domestic industries could grow faster. That means manufacturing expansion, technology investment, energy innovation, infrastructure growth, which leads to more jobs, stronger wages, and potentially more stable pricing long term. But transitions take time, and patience is expensive when bills are due now. This creates a delicate balance between future promise and present pressure. Families need stability today, not just hope for tomorrow. Mini summary. Long-term growth potential exists, but short-term strain remains. What history teaches us about big moves. History shows us something important. Whenever nations make bold strategic moves, markets react emotionally first. Rational adjustments follow later. Long-term benefits often take years to materialize. Short-term chaos is normal. Long-term clarity eventually emerges. The danger is panicked decision-making by individuals who sell investments or make financial moves based on fear. Staying informed matters more than reacting emotionally. Mini summary. Big moves create short-term chaos before long-term stability. What smart viewers should watch closely. Instead of panic, smart viewers watch indicators, energy price movement, market volatility, government policy responses, corporate investment trends, international negotiations. These signals reveal where real economic direction is heading. Being informed protects your wallet. Mini summary. Information beats fear. Now here's the twist. While many people focus on politics, the biggest winners in this shift could be American workers, manufacturers, and energy sectors. If executed wisely, that could eventually stabilize prices and strengthen domestic production, but only if leadership decisions stay disciplined and cooperative globally. Mini summary. Risk and reward are both on the table. The risks you must understand. No move is risk-free. Potential risks include diplomatic tension, trade retaliation, short-term inflation, spikes, market uncertainty. Ignoring risk doesn't make it disappear. Preparing does. Mini summary. Awareness protects your finances. How this affects your personal strategy. You don't need to be a trader to stay smart. Focus on emergency savings, debt control, budget awareness, staying informed. Financial stability starts at home. Mini summary. Control what you can control. Why this story is just beginning. This announcement is not the end. It's the beginning. More negotiations, more reactions, more market movement. Staying informed gives you power over fear. Mini summary. This story will evolve. Right now, your financial future depends on staying informed, not distracted. Big moves like this reshape economies quietly. While families feel the effects slowly but surely. Your wallet matters. Your family matters. Your future matters. This channel exists to break down complex news into real-life impact so you can make smarter decisions. If you want to protect your financial future, stay ahead of breaking developments, and understand how global decisions affect your daily life, subscribe, turn on notifications, and stay connected. Because the next update could directly affect your money, and you deserve to be ready.